If you're going on a journey to the world of NFTs, then you're going to need to have some money that's accepted in the world of NFTs. In the same way that tourists to the UK will change their money into pounds and tourists to the US will change their money to dollars, anyone going to Europe will change their money into euros. So it is that anyone going to the world of NFTs will need to change some money into ethers. Hi, my name is Rory Blain. I am the director of Sedition, the world's leading platform to collect, share, trade, display, and enjoy art in digital format. We work with the world's leading contemporary artists. Today, I'm going to show you how to top up your crypto wallet with some ether. Now, at this point, you should already be quite familiar and hopefully quite comfortable with what NFTs are, what Ethereum is, and what a Metamask is. So if you haven't watched those videos yet, please do go back and check those out now. They'll help you to build on what we're going to learn in this video here. So let's recap the last video. When we talked about Metamask, Metamask is a place where you store your ethers. It's also the place where you store your NFTs. Now, Metamask is a software. It comes as both a browser extension and as a mobile application. It allows you to communicate with the Ethereum blockchain. Metamask is one of the most popular crypto wallet softwares, but many others exist. We're going to focus on Metamask in this video, but the same concepts should apply across the board. In order for you to be able to buy and mint an NFT, you will need to have some ethers in your Metamask. Let me tell you first, it's actually really easy to buy ether. In fact, in my opinion, it's easier to buy ethers with my pounds than it is to go and get dollars when I go to the US, or even euros when I go to Europe. The whole process takes a few minutes, it's very simple, and it's all online. So today I'm going to take a look at the different methods for topping up Metamask. Now, Metamask are kind enough to give you a gateway in the mobile application as well as in the browser extension. The flows, or the user journey, is slightly different, so we're going to cover them both here. And we'll start with the mobile. If you open your mobile app, then you're going to get prompted to select the region where your payment method, your card or your bank, is registered. Most likely, this is the country where you live. From there, you're going to see a list of payment options that are available to you. Depending on your region, you should see a choice of debit or credit cards and possibly bank transfers. Conveniently, Metamask have also introduced Apple Pay as a payment method. So if you've got an iPhone and if you're used to using Apple Pay, then buying ether is literally that simple. Once you select your preferred payment method and you input the amount that you're spending, Metamask will show you some quotes. The next step is completely simple. You just select the best quote. In fact, Metamask will recommend the best one for you. From there, carry on as instructed. Depending on the amount that you're buying and the provider you're buying it from, you may or you may not need to provide some proof of ID to comply with the regulations. Once you've verified yourself, if it's necessary, and if you make a payment based on your selected payment method, then you're off to the races. The gateway will automatically deposit the coins into your Metamask account once your payment clears. So that's perfectly easy. The flow on the Metamask browser is a little bit different, but the exception here basically is that when you click buy, you won't be given a list of quotes to choose from. Instead, you'll get a list of the third-party providers that Metamask cooperates with. From there, you select your preferred third-party provider and you complete the payment. Overall, the mobile flow is perhaps a little bit easier and also a little bit better if price is the most important factor. That way you get to compare the prices and the values more easily. Now you know one way to top up your Metamask using a feature to buy straight through Metamask's own interface and going through a third-party provider that they've integrated with. But other options exist, and in this case you can buy your ether on a centralized cryptocurrency exchange. In the same way that exchanges exist to buy and sell stocks and commodities, there are also exchanges to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. One of the advantages of using a crypto exchange is you might get a better price, certainly compared to the third-party providers that Metamask offers. A word of caution, however, we strongly recommend that you use a regulated and centralized crypto exchange. Ideally, try and use one that's regulated in the US, the EU, or the UK. In fact, ideally, regulated in more than one location. Cryptocurrency attracts a very wide range of players, the good, the bad, the ugly, right the way through to the outright nefarious. You probably don't want to buy your crypto through a marketplace or an unregulated exchange. It's dangerous, it's time-consuming, and it's very rarely worth it. I'm not here to endorse any particular exchange. The ones that I think are good right now might turn out to be not very good in the future. But at this moment, as of filming this video in mid-2022, Coinbase remains one of the most popular choices of crypto exchanges, and particularly for people who are just starting out on their crypto journey. When you buy crypto on a centralized exchange, the first step is typically to create an account with your email and your password. After you do this, you will be asked to KYC yourself. KYC means know your customer. It's a mandatory procedure. You take a picture of your ID, or your face, your proof of address. There's a few steps in there. I'd be really very skeptical of any exchange that doesn't ask you for this kind of information. It might mean they are not complying with the regulations. Once your account is set up and your KYC information is approved, then you're ready to start buying Ethereum. In order to do this, find Ethereum and make sure that the ticker of the cryptocurrency you're buying is ETH. That's important, ETH. There are a lot of different cryptocurrencies out there, and some of them have quite similar names to Ethereum. Don't make the mistake of buying the wrong one. You won't be able to use it on Sedition to buy NFTs. ETH. That's what you're looking for. From there, you'd normally need to select the crypto you're buying, click on trade, and then select the buy option. When you've done that, you're going to be prompted to add your payment method, your credit card, your debit card, or possibly a bank transfer. Once your payment's complete, you have your Ether. Unlike with Metamask's own integrated solution, your Ethers in this case are not automatically getting sent through to your wallet. On the contrary, you have to send them. You have to make a transfer to Metamask from the exchange. So I'll explain now how that's done. First, you need to copy your Ethereum wallet address from Metamask. Now this is important, but it's also very, very easy. It's a one-click process, just like copying and pasting. You will see your address underneath your account name on both the mobile and the web versions. Ethereum addresses are really just long strings of numbers and letters, but they start with 0x. Now this is very important. Do not try to type your address out manually. It's difficult, you're likely to make a mistake, and if you do make a mistake, you're in trouble. Instead, copy the address out. Literally copy and then paste it into where it's going. You can check for additional peace of mind that the beginning and the end matches up and you've pasted the correct address, but really be careful with this. Crypto transfers are irreversible. If you type in the wrong address, if you get a digit wrong, you make any kind of mistake, there is no one you can go back to get your coins back. They're just gone. This is both the advantage and the disadvantage of the decentralized system. One of the dangers and one of the benefits. Please be aware of it, be careful with it. Double check before you press send and make sure you copied the correct address. You can't get it back if it goes wrong. Once you've copied your address, go to the crypto exchange where you have your Ethers, and from there you select the send option. Now make sure you're only sending Ethers into your Ethereum wallet. Other cryptos won't work in there and you'll risk losing your coins forever. Paste the address, compare it with your Metamask wallet address and verify that it copied correctly, then hit the send button. You may want to go through any required verification processes they ask you for, but that's it. Ethereum transactions are fast. Your Ethers normally arrive in your Metamask within a couple of minutes. Hopefully this will give you a better understanding of how to top up your Metamask with Ethers, and also how buying Ether actually works. We are trying to make this as simple as possible. I know it sounds a bit complex, mostly the different language and the different words we're using, but the actual processes we're talking about should be fairly familiar to anyone involved in spending money. If it is still confusing for you, please let us know. Our goal here is to try to make this as easy and accessible for everyone. No matter how fluent in IT you are, no matter how technical your background, we think anyone should be able to go to Metamask, set up their wallet and top it up with some Ether. So please do check out our next video. We're going to take a look at how minting a Sedition NFT works. This was Rory, the director of Sedition, the platform that allows you to collect, share, trade, display, and enjoy art from all the world's leading contemporary artists. Stay tuned with Sedition.